Greetings, ladies, gents, oddities, and all the in-betweens. I'm CrimsonSlave. I know last week I had nothing to truly report, and that's a thing. I currently have stuff to report on now because it's after Christmas. So I have presents to report on. Not really anything else super big. So Christmas passed, and as I predicted in the heart of my heart, I didn't get a lot of stuff. A lot of my friends have their own thing going on, and we're all still suffering from coronavirus. So I didn't really get a large deal of things to actually report on. I can say from last week to this week, nothing really has been happening. One thing that I can say this week has brought me is that I've been spending more time on my cell phone. Now, that probably is a bad thing, but I have a small complicated thing that happened this week. So I'll explain after. So, Christmas presents. From the person I live with, I got a gift card to Wawa for $30. I'll be spending that on food and gas to work. Whenever my car gets fixed. One of two things. From Grow, I think I got it from Grow. Yeah, from Grow, I got this. This is a Split Plat Pro. I got this and wanted this from Grow because I play a lot of Demon Souls. I play a lot of high frequency button games on my Switch. Because I have the Animal Crossing Switch, even though it came back in stock at GameStop, I still don't want to get rid of my whole Switch. I might have to get my whole Switch again if I keep having issues with my screen, but that's a then problem, not a now problem. But because I'm playing a lot of Demon Souls, with a lot of button heavy things and playing on the Joy-Cons hard, Girl got me this. It is a Pikachu Flip Pad Pro because I want to make sure it was gold so it would be able to be found if I drop it somewhere. So I got this for my Switch. That was super cool. Player got me this. This is super needed because so at some point in November or maybe October, I broke my headphones. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's not still I broke my headphones. I have a lot of hair. I had a lot of hair. I still cut my hair at some point, as I remember showing you guys, and that was a problem when it happened. But my hair is still super thick, and I don't always get it done. It needs to be done so it can be straightened again. I can dye it again. It's a whole problem of itself. I have plans to have it dyed green. But these are the same headphones, and they're super broken. So, Linear got me new ones, so it's gonna be good for me. Because one of the biggest things that has stopped me from putting more videos on YouTube and has stopped me from editing more stuff, doing more photography, is that I spend a decent amount of my time doing these things while listening to music, watching a TV show, or just listening to a book. Because I haven't had headphones for a computer, dedicated for the computer. I haven't been able to do things on my Mac currently. Because I've just been basically sitting here, putting on YouTube. You can't see from here, but Ironically, Paneer did suggest that I get a movable TV thing, swivel, so I could watch it while at my desk. And I was like, I don't need it so my desk. I can see it from my desk. But because I spend so much time not editing things, it doesn't get done. So now that I have headphones, I actually can now that I got another set of venue headphones with tiles, I can't lose them. I can start editing my stuff and do that. Ironically, I'm going to do a top 10 this week for the end of the year, and I don't know. It's probably going to be good for that editing stuff, but I don't have a lot of things to do because I'm going to work 5 hours a week. So a lot of time to do a lot more important things like finish cleaning my room, which I should be really on getting done, and that stuff. So this is some of the stuff that being done this week. But I'm super happy that I got these 3 presents from people. Phoenix would have got me a present, but he has been stuck inside like everyone else in the world. And without having a car, he didn't really have anything to get me for this year of Christmas. And because I've been dealing with so many problems, whether it be my account being overdrawn, my cell phone not working, the lack of working, and my money, my Xbox being bought, and all that stuff, I just haven't made priorities on anything and wanting anything. Obviously, now that like Christmas is over, there's things obviously that I can say for sure that I want, but I couldn't really give him a clear explanation of something I want to get, so I didn't get anything from him. And for a lot of my other friends, I literally didn't get anyone anything. Literally, I didn't get anyone anything. I think I bought Grell a Ratchet and Clank pop set. It was available pre-order, so I got her that for Christmas. But that's like the only person that's actually got anything from me for this year. I bought my mom some stuff, actually. This is on her. Mom, if you're watching this, I got you stuff. I just don't know when I'm sending it to you. But I did get you stuff. There's all things. That's all I got for Christmas. I got 3 presents for Christmas. My birthday is in 2 weeks, so I'll probably get more presents then, which is always the fun case of my life. Yeah. I also picked up my book. This is a collector's edition guide for Cyberpunk 2077. And it happens to be one of my favorite things that I've gotten this far. I haven't opened it yet. Ooh. That was lag. Ooh. I don't know if that actually affected my thing or not, but that was lag. That's horrible. So, there's that. I got this. It's going to be super good for me because I love collector's edition guides. I literally have a collector's edition guide for almost every book that I have. I think so. At least I think I have a collector's guide for every one of my favorite games. So I have this guide, and it gives me a little bit of thing. It gives me a visual, unrestricted thing. It tells me where everything is in this game, which is why I super wanted it, because I saw it on the Nightwire episodes and I really wanted it when it came out. So I'm super happy to get it. I don't know if I'm going to open it during this playthrough, but I might, considering how I had a few issues with a few missions. I don't have any missions. Bleh. I don't have any videos up on YouTube currently for Cyberpunk, but I have been streaming it on Twitch. I want to get all of my Watchdog episodes uploaded before I start doing the 2 series. That takes up a lot more of my life than it needs to. So, know that I'm working on getting more stuff up there. Now that I have headphones, I'm literally going to start doing that after I get off, because I have to finish a draft of an episode, and I have like a bunch more episodes to actually figure out and get done. So, working on these things. So, I got this for myself because I randomly had some extra money on my credit card. Forgot about it. So I decided to buy my book and do some pre-orders. So now I'm looking forward to Shinobi Strikers, Persona Strikers, and Vampire Masquerade 2 Special Edition on Xbox One. It's going to be on Switch. I don't know. I'm getting it on Switch. I still need to pre-order Hitman 3. Because I need to get my Hitman 3 stuff figured out. Though I'm still sad that they haven't announced a collector's edition for Hitman 3, which makes me sad because I have the first collector's edition and second collector's edition of Hitman for 1 and 2, and I wanted a third one. You know, I didn't really know what it was going to be. The first one was Statue 47, the second one was a briefcase, which was super good, but like I didn't really know what we're going to do the third one. So, looking forward to it. Don't know if I'm getting it. And that's been a sad part of my life. Now, those are the things that I got for myself. I also had a coupon to GameStop. So I got one of the 3 Master Chief suits. I don't know what the rest of them are. I pre-ordered the other one. This is the one we got at GameStop. I don't know what it is. I pre-ordered it at Growl's store. Don't know where it is or where it's going to show up. And I also got this. This is Higgs from Death Ranting. I have not played all Death Ranting, but I did like this character's motivations. I thought he had a really cool design, so I got him. Because I got him, I'm probably going to do some more stuff with it. So I'm probably going to get some more things. I know we have an extra Aloy at my store, and I think Jeff Bridges. So I might get the rest of the Death Ranting stuff. Death Ranting is definitely an interesting game. But I'm definitely going to get all the Halo ones when they come out. So that's been that. And that's basically been my week. Now, as I said, I've been using my cell phone a lot more. And that's true. I, unfortunately, fell into a little bit of boredom because on my cell phone, if I have like maybe 20, 25 games on my cell phone, I don't really play a lot of them. I play a lot of Dragon Area Lost, and that's because I need something to do on a day-to-day basis. But one of my biggest problems with Dragon Area Lost is the fact that, despite it being a fun game that I've played for the past 2 years, and that games I actually still do play, it's hard for me to play something that's repetitive. Both Dragon Area Lost and Pocket Camp are great games, and I enjoy playing them without any doubts. Full stop. They're fun games. The only thing is, they both have a constant cycle of things. In Pocket Camp, it is do things for people, go through the entire day, give flowers and gifts to people, shake trees in order to get things for an event. Once that event is going, you need to plant flowers. You need to constantly get flowers planted and get those grown to get whatever flower attractive item there is to unlock more stuff. And that's sometimes good. I'll admit, it's fun. But from a certain standpoint, it's repetitive and it's boring. Because one of the biggest things that Pocket Camp does do is that you can make your own campsite and you basically can decorate it any way you want to. Despite the fact that people hate Pocket Camp, it kind of has one of the core foundations that makes Horizons good. But, you know, that's my opinion. It's an unpopular one because everyone hates Pocket Camp. But Pocket Camp's repetitive, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't think I'm ever going to pay for the monthly thing. I might actually, if I get back into it hardcore, like more hardcore than I am, to pop in and like make sure that everyone still likes me, and my camp is still bad. So there's that. It's an interesting game, and I enjoy playing it. But at the core, Pocket Camp is repetitive. Dragon Age Lost is a fun game. I've sunk a lot of time into it. It's also repetitive. It is a constant grind to fight things over and over and over and over and over again in order to get more pieces to unlock, to get better weapons. You can get better weapons, increase your score for each personal player. You can do that for each personal thing, and the more things you unlock with that, you're able to rise your character's level in order to unlock better weapons by fighting higher level enemies that allows you to get better weapons by beating those enemies again and again and again. Now, when that's not the case, you can also use the resources that you get from fighting things to increase things around your hub world. And you increase that by grinding out more stuff, fighting more things. And then there's events. There are only 3 kind of events. There is a seasonal event that has something to do with the season that it's in. And that event is going to be a constant grind. Go back to it every single day, and you're going to do one of two things with that event. You're either going to do a facility event, which is going to be you going through a facility, making sure facility gets brought up faster to produce you more things, to unlock stuff from that event, or it's going to be an event that's going to be based on random pulls. The more you play those events, the more you're going to unlock. Why is my light flickering? Anyway, it's going to unlock certain things that you can. So it'll unlock certain things that enable you, the player, to get a character by going through a bunch of missions with that character to make sure that character is on your side. And that's a thing occasionally. That means you get one for character every 3 events. And you're going to also unlock random things from a random gotcha style thing by getting things you want and unlocking that to max, resetting it, and unlocking it more. I like both the games. I play both the games. I'm not against what the games represent, and they're both fun. I just need it to do something else. I watched someone on YouTube called Dangerously Funny play a game with investing, and I started playing that game. It's called Adventure Capitalist. I'm playing that now. It's on a more... I'm mostly playing it because I have a lot of free time at work and I need something to do in those random moments at a time. So pushing buttons and being able to unlock things and doing things faster it's kind of good. A lot of people play AK Arena. I saw an ad for it, downloaded it because I randomly thought about it. I think it's kind of cool. I've seen the art style for it before because I follow someone on Twitter who showed one of the videos for it. Really amazing artwork. I will admit that. They have really good animation figured out. I really like how AK Arena does their stuff. So I was super into AK Arena being a thing. So I got that. I also bought a game. Pro Jared played a game called Startup Panic, and not to be a person who complains about watching YouTubers, but in watching Jared play at Adventure Capitalist, it was an interesting game, fun game. The only thing is, I realized the more he played it, he was ignoring certain things about the game, so I got interested in how it was. He unfortunately hit a wall and failed the game because he didn't get a score up to a certain point. So I was really interested to know how far the game goes out beyond what he did. So it was only $5 on. It was only $5 on the eShop. eShop is on Nintendo. It was only $5 in the App Store. So I bought it, played it, got really far into it. I think I'm actually about to have 100% market share, and nothing else really stopped me. I'm gonna branch all the way out and get all the app features done. Then I'll probably call it a game. And I think for $5, giving me something to do on a really bad day where I couldn't actually sleep, period. Like I kept taking like 45-minute intervals to try to be tired with no lights on and just kept being awake. It was great to have something there that required me constantly doing different things and building on it. So that was super fun. So those are the things I'm doing on my cell phone. I've been doing more stuff. Now, with all the good in my life recently, there has to be some bad. It's just the sunshine and rain. It's the sunshine and rain version of my life. I discovered this week because when I bought at Venture Capitalist, no. I realized when I bought Startup Panic, it was a game on my iPad. Now, I have been having issues with my iPad because not because I don't. Not because I don't like my iPad. My iPad is an amazing thing, but my iPad was a gift. I'm super happy that I got a gift and got it from Planeer. And it's been super great for me. The issue was, I constantly leave it too long, it dies. Now, I took it to dinner. Talk about a D&D idea with the wizard. And that worked out pretty well. But since then, I haven't used it. So it's dead. It's one of the things that makes it bad. It's dead. So when I started redoing my room and cleaning it to make sure that everything works a lot better, I mentally didn't think about the fact that I didn't have it. I just assumed it was in my room. It's not. Look for it, not here. It's not in the house. It's in the house. It can be lost somewhere else. It's probably at Grell's house. So it's somewhere in the ether. So I lost it. I'm not cool with that. It was gone. Also, I'm gonna have 5 hours of work next week. It's gonna be really bad for me getting all my crap figured out. My account's overdrawn. My cell phone's still not paid, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do about my muffler. Don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but my car. I thought someone stole my catalytic converter, which meant that my car was gonna be a big problem. I called my insurance company. That didn't work out. I called them again. I called some person because my case got moved to a special investigation unit. That didn't work out. I called semi-annoyed. Got that figured out. So that's now done, figured out. But my muffler is gone. Because I don't have full coverage, I have a $500 deductible. My muffler being fixed isn't in the cost of that. So I need to get a muffler for my car, get it installed. I have no idea how much that's going to cost. I was told by people that know things about cars that it's possible that can drive without that just be loud. I was advised against it by 2 people. I'm like, okay, fine. 2 people don't drive the car, try to get it fixed. Mufflers are going to be loud, so I don't know. So I'm still semi-carless. I don't have my own car, so basically pay for insurance for a month and a half for car I'm not driving. And yeah, but hey, at Christmas, my birthday's in 2 weeks. My tattoo got moved to the end of January. That's gonna be cool. And yeah, life is in a really weird place. I'll say it's very even. But the video's gone on for a little bit longer than I thought. Wait, one thing. Don't mention this either. Delaware is having a bag ban. Don't know why we're having a bag ban, but there will be no more plastic bags in Delaware starting January 1st. Now, I found this out randomly, but I did know that companies have the ability to pay a fine to keep having bags. So back in my mind, and customers come to my store complaining about it. We only have 99-cent tote bags. We only have options for different bags. But I found out while going out with Grell and Phoenix to different stores that other places are affected by this. Other people will have different varieties of bags. But what blew my mind completely, Walmart is taking part of the bag ban. January 1st, you can't go to Walmart without your own reusable bag. Because I went to Walmart, middle of the night. They were for Christmas Eve, because I had to pick up a pie. I really wanted apple pie for Christmas. Oh yeah, Christmas dinner. Not warm. Christmas dinner. We had stuffing, shepherd's pie, broccoli, cranberry sauce. Good stuff. There was also trifle that I didn't eat any of. And Yorkshire pudding. And other things that I didn't eat. But, yeah. Crimson Zero was pretty good too. So there's that. But the bag ban is crazy because that means literally every store is going to be taking part of it. And I have never been thinking that this would be a big deal. I thought I was going to get back with Walmart, something like that. So it feels interesting for all the bags that I've recycled and all the plastic and the real bags that I don't have. So I'm looking forward to getting random tote bags and going into this year more and more insane. But we are almost done this year, and I think, if my math correctly, next Sunday will be the New Year. It will be the day after New Year's, and I don't know if I want to do anything special. I don't know if I'll get anything else. I just know that's going to be insane going forward. So, that's all I have to say. Yeah, that's all I have to say. And yeah, so one thing I can really say is that I'll be putting videos up on YouTube. I'll be hopefully getting through the rest of Watchdog Legion this week, and next week I should be able to start putting Cyberpunk 2077 videos up in its own separate playlist. So that is everything. I thank you for your time, patience, and your viewership, and I will see you all again next week. Until then.